Anybody? When we are born, how many children are born with you? When your daughter was born, how many children are born to you? One. How many children are born when you are born to your mother? How many children are born? Huh? Only one, sure.
The mother is also taking leave.
What is?
She also come to know that, okay, she was different, but once she...
When you are born, do you know that your two children are born? Who are there?
Self.
When you are born, one is biological child is born. The biological child is a contribution of the father and mother, body. The consciousness of the child is not contribution of father and mother, it's Shiva, God. So first child is biological child. Second child, consciousness of the consciousness is Shiva and Shakti. So how many children are there now? One is divine child and other is human child. Divine child is blissful all the time, peaceful also, the consciousness. The human child has some challenges, hunger, thirst, biological needs. Okay. Other than that, there's no problem. Now, soon, the third child will be born. When you are born, 3 children are born. You know that? Do you know that? Did you know? What? You have two children and still you don't know. Huh? When you are born, you forgot. But you don't have, when you have 2 children, you don't know how many children are born. Don't know. Huh? Society child is born. So soon the third child will be born to you. When you are born, there are 3 children are born actually. One is a biological child. Second is divine child, which is consciousness. And third is society child. Divine child is child of Shiva and Shakti, consciousness. The consciousness cannot be one by anybody. Biological child is father and mother, biological father and mother. Then third is a society child. What is society child? Society will tell you, you are a boy, you are a girl, you are like this, you are not like this, I like you, you are successful, you are failure. All the things are by society. Right? Out of that, the divine child is always blissful. Biological child has hunger, pain, that's all. Society child has all the problems in the world. So all your problems in life is society childs. Without society child is the mind. Do you have any problem in life? Hunger is there. Thirst is there. Other than that, what is the problem? But divine child has no problem. Right? So, biological child, mother and father, are giving birth to body. What's your contribution to the body of the child? Any idea? One cell, just one cell you give. One cell father gives, one cell mother gives. That's all his contribution. That one cell becomes 2, 2 cell become 4, 4 cell become baby, eyes, ears, everything fixed. The teeth comes properly. Teeth doesn't come inside the brain. Brain doesn't come inside the kidney. Right? How do you do? Did you do anything about it? So that is actually Shakti, divine mother. So one child is consciousness Shiva, other child is divine child. Your contribution is just one cell. Then still you say it's my child. With one cell, right? Shiva and Shakti together are the father and mother. But in biodata, you write very happily, right? Biological father. Shiva and Shakti, you don't write. So divine father, divine mother, biological father, okay. Somewhere called biological father and biological mother. The society child has all the problems. Society child is the mind. Okay. Your whole life is suffering because of society child. Now, out of these three, what are you? Which one is really you? Which one is biological child, society child, or divine child? Consciousness, if consciousness is not, nothing will exist. So you are really divine child. Then why? Who is suffering in life? Society child is suffering. Then you say, I am suffering. How is it possible? Huh? The three children are there, and one child very cries too much. Right? You give the attention to the crying child. Don't give the attention to the nice child. When three children are there, and three of them are so close to each other, you really neglect the real child, divine child. In our house, there are three kids at the same age group. One kid is naughty. It will pinch the other kid. The kid which is pinched starts crying. So seeing that this child which is pinched also starts crying. So all the three children start crying. Who has the problem? You don't know who has the problem. All right. So really the divine child has no problem, which is you, Sakshi. Biological child has some problem, some hunger, thirst. Society child has all the problem. Tell me what is your, you tell me, look at your problem. Any problem which is not related to society child. Then whose problem you are trying to solve in your life? Divine child, Shiva and Shakti are the father and mother. Biological child, two parents. Society child has many parents. Orphan. Right? Its problem is never ending. Whatever problem is solved, it will be still problem is there. Are you able to recognize that? Did you get what I'm saying? Are you able to understand? So, what are problems in your life? Every problem is society problem. Divine child has no problem. How do you recognize you are divine child, not society child? And that's why we want to do enlightenment, liberation, all those things. You cannot be, the society child has created so much of confusion. You don't know who is originally you are. Then what is this liberation? To come out of the problem created by society child. So nothing else. So what happened to you? The life is full of suffering, head. A peaceful child, divine child, a peaceful biological child is full of noise, head. Then entire enlightenment is how do I go back to my original state? Nothing has happened to original state also. It's already there. All that you have to recognize it. That's called mukti. Yes, Pratibha? Huh? How do you get rid of this society child? You don't have to get rid of it. You understand, okay, my dear society, you have a problem, be problem. I am fine. Huh? This is all enlightenment, nothing else. So what happened to you? What is this? This is the brain. Whose brain is that? It's your brain. I have removed it. Nothing is there inside. Inside, nothing is there. Check. Just check. So, this is all your brain. Okay. There's a left brain and there's a right brain. It's all your brain is removed now. Nothing is there inside. Okay. There's a left brain and right brain. When the child is born, left brain is language, logic. science and technology. It's empty. Right brain is required for taking care of the body. Right brain is no problem. Left brain is a problem. Right brain is called Shakti. Your entire body is taken care of with right brain. Okay. Left brain is called Shiva. As a divine child, there's no problem. Now this left brain becomes starts learning from the society, language. Okay. The content of the left brain is nothing but content of the society. So this left brain is really causing the problem. All kinds of logic, ego. Because this left brain is responsible for interaction with society. Ultimately, your society, I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, all those things have to come from society. So this left brain is full of information which is gathered from the society. It's called society child. Right brain, you don't have to do anything. It's already fine. Now, out of this left brain and right brain, who is the master? Who is the master?
Left.
Left brain is the master. And right brain follows whatever right brain says. Right brain is more powerful. It's almost a million times more powerful than left brain. It is holistic brain. It takes care of the entire body functionality, heartbeat, pulse. Everything is taken care by the right brain. It's called heart. But instructions have to come from left brain. Left brain is slow. Right brain is fast. But ultimately, to interact with the world, left brain has to say what is there, what is required. Left brain is the really master, slow. So left brain processes whatever processing time of left brain is 1. Right brain processes 1 million. So fast. But still it has to listen to left brain thinking. All your problems in life are left brain problems. So all that you do is just drop the left brain and be free. So when you say drop the thoughts, it means thinking, processing you in the left brain, you have to stop. So entire Vedanta, who am I, is oriented towards left brain stopping processing of I thought. So divine child you have forgotten. Biological child you have forgotten. You have become society child. This left brain is full of society child only. Oh, somebody says you are donkey. Oh, I'm suffering. I'm donkey. Oh, no, you're I'm monkey. So all this thinking is happening because of society child. So your whole life of spiritual journey is to get rid of what society has programmed you from birth. That's all. As divine child, you have no problem. As biological child, you have no problem. So when people say Gnani, really Gnani means his left brain, he has dropped the identity called I am the boss, I am so and so. Left brain is no unnecessary thoughts are coming. So entire Vedanta, who am I inquiry, or whatever you study in Vedanta, Tattvamasi, all those things are trying to tell you, my dear, get rid of all junk thoughts in your left brain. So all your thoughts are junk thoughts. All your thoughts are false thoughts. Tell me one real thought you have in mind. They are required for interaction in society, but it's not real. It's useful. Do you have a house? Do you have a house? Sure. How do you say it's your house? It's my house because I have done registration. All done for society. Tomorrow when you go, house is whose? My child. What do you mean by my child? Just because you give two cells, one father from one mother, it becomes your child, is it? My body, how does it become your body? Huh? Entire body is nothing but made up of 5 elements. So what is your body? So all these things is what you call false understanding in left brain. So, my dear Ashwini, you have to wake up. This is for waking up class, not sleeping. Okay. So left brain processing has to stop. And in Gnani, what happens really? So Gnani left brain unnecessary processing will stop. He'll be able to interact. Okay. Right brain will be working. The left brain. Memory is in the right brain. Memory gets stored, recorded by the right brain. Okay. So left brain left brain is mostly used for interacting with the outer world. Correct, ma? Functional thoughts, functioning in the outer world. So now the present moment is the reality. The past thoughts are there, it starts taking as reality. Past, present, and future gets mixed up. So past is not real, the future is not real. So what happens? Full of worries about worries of future, full of full of regrets of the past. They'll overcrowd the left brain. Memory is not a culprit. Taking that as a reality is a culprit. It's useful but not real.
Viveka is not in the left.
Viveka is in the left brain has to be used. Discrimination has to be done by the left brain. That's why teaching of discrimination is done.
So we are retraining the left.
Retraining the left brain. Viveka and Vairagya. So basically you are creating the entire teachings coming to left brain. Right brain teaching, actually right brain is always in the now. Right brain doesn't know past and future. Memory is just there as an information. It gives. See, what is the content of the book?
Memory is not taken as reality.
Taken as reality by left brain.
For example, if I have to remember the path to China,
that is information, right?
Huh.
Understand? But there are many things we regret in life. Okay, that friend left me. My friend. Emotional content.
That is on the right brain.
That is only gives the information. So the emotions come from the right brain, but reality to that comes from the left brain. It is the present. Right brain left brain is required for interacting the present moment, interacting the world. So it gets clogged with the past and future. It's my house. House is the information. It's my house. Who says my house? Left brain. My identity.
Processing will happen.
Processing is identity, self-identity. Right? It's in the left brain.
But if all the memory is storing in the right brain, it may not take anything from the left brain, right? My house is a memory that is there in the right brain.
That is used by this thing. Because this left brain interacts with the world now. My house, when you want to go to house, who has to do the outer part of the mind, the conscious part of the mind?
I'm remembering that it's there in my memory that
So
it's already there in right brain.
it is
Actually,
there.
right brain doesn't need any content from left brain to.
No. Right brain doesn't do the processing. Right brain is storing and giving back.
It is storing the memory. No, but all the emotions are coming in the right brain.
First, let's see. Take the information. So tell me your house address. House address is required for a conscious mind. Interaction. This guy says, give me the house address. He'll give.
Right brain.
record information comes back to you. Okay, where is stored, which file is stored, which location is stored, only right brain knows.
So in that example, supposing I lost my father, what is coming from right brain? Sorrow and grief is coming from right brain, right?
Wait a minute. I lost my father. Okay, my father. Who says so? The
Right
identity.
brain.
Identity.
Identity is coming from left brain.
Identity is coming from left brain based on the memory. My is memory. Ultimately, memory is processed as my memory. I am the so and so. My father. Okay. So I lost my father. Then my father loss is a grief, sorrow.
Again, that is coming from right brain.
That sorrow is the emotional reaction which happens in the
Right part.
right part, brain. If this brain says left brain, okay, is Sakshi, witness. It doesn't interact. Then right brain, nothing will happen. No emotional turbulence will come out.
So left brain acts as Sakshi.
Left brain, instead of bringing up identity, entire thing is observed as Sakshi, the witness. Then no more further emotional reaction happens. Are you clear? See, the left brain is ultimately required for your logic, understanding, identity, and interaction with the society. It's the master.
So
If-
verbal.
It's verbal part, language.
Suppose I am hurt, but is the hurt stored in the right brain or left brain?
Hurt is, I am hurt. Who? As a husband, you are hurt, or your officer, you are hurt. Your identity is hurt. Right? If you have no identity, you don't hurt, no? If you are Sakshi, you don't know hurt, no? So, I am so and so. My identity is hurt, is recorded. So, when it's retrieved, that identity and recording comes.
So basically, ahankara is in the left brain.
Ahankara is left, right? Recording takes place with respect to that ahankara, right? Ego, emotional content. If you are a Sakshi, what will get recorded? This incident happened. That's all. No hurt is there.
So when I am a Sakshi, then the emotional content is not recorded, only the data is recorded.
Information is recorded.
Information is recorded.
Functional memory is required, psychological memory.
Functional memory is recorded. There is two parts of memory: psychological memory and functional memory. Functional memory doesn't hurt you. Psychological memory hurts you. Functional memory is useful for transaction in the world. Even Ramana Maharshi, Gnani, when he has to go to ashram, where is the ashram? Address he has to know. That's functional memory, right? But my, I, me, mine gets added to the memory, and hurt and emotional content also gets recorded. That's ultimately emotional content disturbs you, not a functional memory.
So all the three parts will be stored.
Right brain stores is responsible for storing.
Get activated by
Left brain is access. Left brain is like access, no? Like your laptop. You access data, give me the data. Sorry. When I say I'll type the computer, give me the data. The data will come. Laptop is responsible for giving the data. Laptop doesn't understand what is the content of the data. But right brain is very powerful computer. Okay.
Based
So-
on the left brain only, that it is reacting.
Left brain is asking, we'll give it. Right? But here you have to understand the right brain, right, is now. Right brain doesn't know the past and future. It is always now. So suppose a computer, you give me the data. For the computer data with its past or future, it just gives the data. No past and future. Right brain is always in the now. Left brain says it's past, it's future, it's me. All those identities are brought by the left brain. So when you say Gnani or enlightenment, left brain stops processing as self-identity. Sakshi, it becomes Sakshi. Sakshi is looking at the left brain content and not identifying anything. So functional memory will be recorded. You know, Ramana Maharshi also, Gnani also, somebody sees something, will get recorded. Functional memory. But no I, me, mine. Identity is not there. Right? Right brain functions very properly for Gnani. So Gnani always functions in the present moment, now. Because right brain is now. No past, no future. The child also functions like that. Child also no content of I, be, mine. Present moment. Are you clear? So Jnani becoming enlightened means going back to your original shape, that's all, which was always there. In between you got spoiled with society.
Language matters too.
Language is useful for transaction, but language is useless for spiritually. In language, whenever you use the language, always duality comes into picture. So, why are you coming here? The moment I say you, the concept of I is created here. Me is separate from you. Because language creates the duality. Language main cause of duality. Right? The moment, oh God, save me. So God is separate from me is recorded here. The language is Maya. Okay. Whatever you speak, you're speaking live only. You create duality. And that gets recorded here. Are you understanding the problem? Your language is your problem. And what problem is useful, but not reality. Right? Language is Maya. That's why Shiva says in Shiva Sutra, Matrika Shakti. Your words and your language becomes your bondage. Jnanam bandha, your knowledge is a bondage. Whatever knowledge you're storing, there is recording I, me, mine. Any knowledge you have to put I, me, mine stamp. Ahankara, mamankara, you have to stamp and record it. Then vasana and sanskara also you're recording. In fact, if the left right brain only, it just has an information. It's like a computer. Your computer, if you put biodata, how does the computer know? It's just a biodata. But for you, it's my data. If you put a photo in your this thing, okay, computer is just take a photo and gives my photo. See how I'm looking. See, huh? So I'm smart. This is your idea. That's left brain. And left brain idea is based on society. People, what society calls us rich or beautiful? Oh, I'm beautiful. What society calls ugly?
How many likes have come?
How many lights have come? Adnana. Are you clear? So now your brain is in my hands.
Beautiful. In a way, storage unit and processing.
This is actually more of a complete, it's a computer.
Yes.
Right brain is purely computer. Left brain is purely transactional purpose. So entire enlightenment means left brain becomes a sakshi. A gnani, left brain content, I, me, mine is gone. He'll observe things and act using discrimination. That's what is Viveka and Vairagya, Vedanta. Is it clear? Enlightenment means that's all. Whatever you have learned in society, you start ignoring it and use the functional data. That's meaning of enlightenment.
Discard the psychological baggage.
Discard psychological baggage, which anyway because of I, me, mine, which is nothing called I, me, mine in the world. There's nothing personal in the world. You have no personal property. Body is not your personal property. Body is the property of the cosmos. Five elements. What is personal in your life? Nothing is there. Your body is given by society, world. You use the body, then you drop the body. Nothing personal. What is not personal? But my body. Say, I look beautiful. It's my child. My child, big deal. Give one cell to one cell from father, one cell from mother. Still, it goes your child. Billion cells are there. You try to. This I, me, mine gets created in the right way, left way, and that gets recorded. Are you clear?
Prabhuji, ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ ಮಗು ಕೈಲಿ ಒಂದ್ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ
that giving process is from that normal right brain.
Right brain.
ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿಗೆ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಕೊಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು, ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮವ್ರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಮಗು ಹತ್ರ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ನಡೀತಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಮೀ ಮೈನ್ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕೊಡೋದು ಆ ಕೊಡೋದಷ್ಟೇ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಆದಾಗ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್.
You become ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ of the I, me, mine.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Then it's called enlightenment. Is it simple? So that's not a problem over. That's the beginning of your problem. I will tell you the real problem. The real problem comes here. So this is your head is becoming heavy because of a lot of thoughts. A lot of thoughts are left brain. Okay, you're full of thought brain, I, me, mine thoughts. All thoughts only content is I, me, mine. Guys, you are coming or not? So did you understand enlightenment very simply? I, me, mine thought is coming from society and language. And that's your bondage. That causes all psychological content. And it's not your idea anyway. Vasana means that psychological content is vasana. Ultimately, if you know I, me, mine, what a vasana is there?
But separate ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
In society. They'll separate it, no? They'll remove it, no? Yeah. That's why I caught your left brain. Now I'll remove it. After you go from the class, this left brain will be left here only. Brain surgery is happening.
Being in Sakshi Baba is the only thing that we have to take care.
Who is we? Who is I?
That's just the consciousness.
That's all. The I, me, who, all those things are just thoughts. See, one lady is going to sell the gold. This gold is so emotional content for me. It's my grandmother gave. Okay. I don't want to give the gold, but still I want to sell it. How much money you will give? The gold buyer, he doesn't care his grandmother or your father. How much kg of gold? He just weighs the gold and he gives the money. Like that, left brain, pure logically, there's nothing is there. Right? But we are adding emotion value. All those things we are getting recorded. Because identity, my grandmother, my identity. Okay. So the problem is slightly different. This is how you were in the womb of the mother, right? So this is how you were in the womb of the mother, right? Now, in this condition, in the womb of the mother, how was life? No thinking anyway. Left brain processing is not there. So past is not there, future is not there. It's only present. Everything is taken care. Right? It's always now. Correct? It's always now. No past, no future. Right brain is functioning properly because body has to take care. So Gayatri, this much is you have heard. Divine child. Now you have the next part of the story. Divine child. So the child, before you are born, in the mother's womb, right brain, left brain, what should call this thing? In this, what is the state of the child? Left brain is there, but it's not programmed. It's empty for a child. Right? Only after it's born, the society starts giving language and all. Left brain is purely logic. In case of Gnani, left brain becomes reasoning, proper reasoning, Viveka and Vairagya. Viveka, proper clear Viveka. Discrimination is there. So it will not get cluttered with the I, me, mind data. So now, he sees the next part of the problem. Vani aure. Okay, so this condition, where is the breathing for the child? Where the child breathes? There's no breathing. Lungs are not operating. Correct? At foot and energy, prana. So your breathing is happening to the belly. Life force is entering into the belly. No breathing through the lungs. Clear? So this is the child, this is a blissful condition. When breathing is not coming from the lungs, prana and food is coming to the belly. No thinking is there. Then it's called bliss, ananda. So why these three blocks are coming, I'm trying to explain to you. So I'm trying to explain these three. What is that? Granthis. Brahma Granthi, Vishnu Granthi, and Rudra Granthi. When you are born, how many children are born? Three. That you know, right? So all your problems are society child problems. You don't have your own problems. And all that, your brain is here. I've taken out your brain. So left brain is for language and interaction with society. Right brain is million times more powerful. It'll take the data and give back data. It'll take care of the whole body. Right brain is called Shakti. Left brain is called Shiva. It's slow. But self-identity, I, me, mine, all these things come from language. The language you speak always has a built-in duality. Oh God, save me. That means God is separate from me. Language, you come here. The moment you say I is created. So that programming error is happening here. A programming bug. And that gets recorded with the emotions also. So you are living in the illusion all the time. So the entire Vedanta or Vedanta Prakriya is to remove that I, me, mind bug from the left brain. Then you are more of Sakshi. Correct? Entire Shakti Darshana is work efficiently with the right brain. This is Shiva Darshana, this is Shakti Darshana. Total Satya Darshana. So what I'm teaching you today is right brain activity. Shakti Darshana. Left brain activity I have already taught you through as Atma Darshana. And together is Satya Darshana. So left brain is for interaction with the world, logic, language, all those things. Logic is required, language is required for discrimination, proper discrimination. Right? We don't discriminate. I, me, mine views randomly. So what I mean, the wrong programming goes into this. So language has a problem. Language is dualistic. Please save me. That means I am somebody from you, different from you. The I, me, mine is a error which gets created with society chain. And that gets stored by the right brain. Right brain is more powerful, but it's like right brain is always like a instrument, servant. Right brain is always in the now. Left brain is always worries about the past and future. What? Because it has to interact with the world. What will happen to me tomorrow? If I lose my job, what will happen to me? Worries, regrets, occupy. Thoughts multiply. Right? The entire spiritual journey is to make my left brain empty. Empty means not get identified with the I, me, mind. Is it clear? So Gnani lives with the left brain and right brain integrated. Left brain, unnecessary I, me, mind is gone. Right brain functions efficiently. So together these two function as intuition. Intuition is integrated vision. total life. So I have given you Atma Darshana program and Vedanta study, left brain. Shakti Darshana is about right brain. And both Shakti Darshana and Atma Darshana together, living your life is called Satya Darshana. So these three programs are going on. Atma Darshana, Shakti Darshana, Satya Darshana. Clear? Any questions? Gayatri? Clear?
Intuition part,
Integrated.
Integrated. It's left brain and right brain has to work together. Intuition.
ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಏನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲ್ಲ.
ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಿರಲ್ಲ, ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಮೀ ಮೈನ್
ಅಭಿಮನ್ಯು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
say left brain, the child has no language. It's logical. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, when whatever you hear, music or something gets recorded without I me mine. Information gets recorded, but no ego. No ego. I me mine, ego doesn't come. So Abhimanyu in the mother's womb learned art of war, but there's no ego at that point of time. Information is there. Are you clear? So now here be careful what you are listening. So right brain is functioning fully. Right brain functioning is breathing, heartbeat, everything is right brain functioning. Where is the breathing for the boy child? Tell me. Umbilical cord prana comes. The entire breathing for the child is happening in the spinal cord. That's why I am teaching you Sushumna Pranayama. Are you getting what I'm saying? Huh?
If breathing is happening from the umbilical cord,
Prana comes from
Prana comes from here.
breathing happens.
This is a distribution center. So the spinal cord takes the Sushumna, what I call it, the prana activates the body.
Oxygen inside, oxygen breathing, whether spinal cord or.
No. You are confused. You are wondering is oxygen is mother is taking. And oxygen, extract oxygen is prana. The prana is distributed.
Umbilical cord in
Ultimately,
So there is no breathing happening at all.
that breathing
How can
happens.
it happen in spinal?
Listen carefully, no. Your word called breathing is with respect to again outer world. Air coming in, air going. In the existence, breathing is prana. From existence point of view, breathing or life force is prana. Prana movement is breathing for the existential point of view. From your point of view, so taking air, breathing. So
Okay, so prana is coming through umbilical cord, spreading all over the
prana is getting distributed
all over the body.
body because this is the distribution center. Umbilical cord is the distribution center. So then brain signal, okay, there are sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. They energy is flowing in the spinal cord, Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna, controlling the whole body function. The child also moves like legs like this and all, right? So that control has to come from the nervous system. Okay, so the entire air and breathing which is happening outside, internally prana movement is happening. The prana movement is happening in the spinal cord. So that's why I'm teaching you spinal cord breathing.
It's not happening anywhere, not in hands, legs, and.
And like prana is getting distributed. No, but ultimately control has to be there. Control has to come from.
Saying
No. Control is coming from the brain. No. Ultimately, brain.
is brain already functioning.
Yeah, right brain is functioning properly. That's why heartbeat is happening. Pulse is happening. The child is all functions are functioning. No, except lungs.
6 months brain scan.
Brain is functioning. It's taking care of the body functioning. But only when the child is born, then lungs will start functioning. Right brain makes sure the lungs start functioning.
So when we hold the breath, that means to say that it is the prana that is me, not the air.
So the life force is two types: breathing and prana. Your life is really prana. Breathing is comes from outside. Nikhil is asking question. Nikhil, are you there? Nikhil, you have a question, right? What is the question?
I think, Prabhuji, you put it maybe right.
Why work on the right brain and the problem is in the left brain?
Yeah, I'm telling you now. How to, it is not just working right brain. You have to integrate working has to happen. That integration is what I'm trying to teach you.
Okay.
So, Nikhil, are you there?
Now we can.
Yeah. Nikhil?
So why do we need to integrate? Like when all that we have to, all the problem is only with me and mine, which
Yeah.
is part of left brain.
Right. So what will happen is, the previous recording is there, right? Today you got a jnana, Nikhil. The emotional content from past will come, correct? Past
Yes.
recording will come.
Mhm.
Now when it comes to present moment, left brain, you may react to that momentarily, right? So the vasana and samskara, which is there, either it comes to conscious mind, gets burnt out, or if you are okay with that, whatever is coming, let it come. I'm Sakshi, I'm fine. But you may get trapped in that. That's why nididhyasa is required to exhaust the content, what is coming out, past impressions.
You're right.
Right? Otherwise, what will happen? Okay, I have jnana. I'm Sakshi. Are you Sakshi? What do you say? I am Sakshi. Already identity comes up unconsciously. The past is there now.
Okay.
Right? So now, why I to work on the right brain? I'm going to teach you now. That's what I'm saying. Next step is come to that. You have to understand what I'm trying to tell. Right?
Okay.
So listen, carefully follow this talk. Then you'll understand why you have to work on the right brain.
Okay. So you mean logically we have an understanding that we have this me and mine in the left brain, but unconsciously right brain can also bring up me and mine
No.
in the left brain.
Already you have showed million times I, me and mine. Vasana and samskara already you have stored, right? Because past is already there. The data comes up.
Okay.
Okay. Emotional content also can come up.
Okay. Sure.
So that is actually what we call as vasana and samskara you have to you're getting rid of. Either through karma yoga, bhakti yoga, upasana, or nididhyasa. Finally, you have to get rid of some vasana and content. So that if it's there, it doesn't disturb you, it doesn't matter. But if it disturbs you, you have to get rid of it.
Okay. Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Now I am going to a little bit basic. Please carefully listen what I'm saying. So the child itself has no dependence on the outer world. The first dependency for the child comes on the outer world. The moment you are born, the child will cry. Oxygen, breath will go inside. So life comes when you breathe air first time. Correct? So that is the first contact with the outer world for the child. The breath. From mother, you are cut off, you are connected to outer world. Correct? And breath is the connection. What happened in between? Doctor takes a scissor and cuts the umbilical cord. Your connection with the mother is cut. Getting it? This is the first shock for the child. My lifeline is getting cut. Child may not be very thinking logically, but unconsciously child is thinking, oh, something big loss has happened to me. Right? I lost something which is my life support, cut. So that's actually becomes your bhavasagara. So I have fallen into unconscious. These are unconscious processing. I have fallen into some outer world. Are you understand what I'm saying? So what they call as the outer
From
world.
that moment, I have to work for my survival.
I have to work for my survival. My lifeline is cut. My support system is cut. Now I am on my own. I'm trapped in this outer world. That's where the real bhavasagar comes. Survival. These lower three are food, sex, and survival. You are in a comfortable position. No, you don't have to worry about food. Okay? You don't have to worry. Living also. Breathing is also, you don't have to worry. Now, everything is cut. Tagar. So what they say, the birth from the mother's womb, right? for the child is a very painful process. Okay, the child gets squeezed. It's like getting squeezed and thrown out from which is a safe place. And the squeeze is very painful for the child. Just like mother goes through labor pain, child also goes through very intense pain. And it falls into the world. So actually entry into the world is not a joyful process for the child. Neither for the mother. It's a traumatic experience for the child. I mean, imagine, forget about child now. You are in a very, very comfortable situation. Suddenly you're thrown out into something unknown. Right? What happened? The type of shock you will get through it, the child will go through the shock. Are you getting what I'm saying? Child is not logically analyzing it, but experientially, something shocking has happened to the child. From everything comfortable, very painful process of birth. Like mother goes through pain, child also goes through pain. And it's pushed out. Suddenly now even just basic life also it has to depend on air. Okay? So I'm cut off. I'm thrown into somewhere. That's called Bhavasagara. That is the deep-rooted impression, first impression which is created for the child. Born. You are born with the first impression which is not very comfortable. In fact, very uncomfortable. This is called birth trauma. Have you heard of this birth trauma, anybody? Birth trauma, birth is very painful for the mother. Birth is also very painful for the child. And that becomes the biggest trauma improvement in the mind of the child. Unconsciously. Deep rooted, that pain is there. I'm separated from it. And that craving, I want to go back to my comfortable position, is called mumukshatva. I want to go back to my comfortable situation. Understand? I'm not very comfortable, right? Right now. I was in a very comfortable position where nothing matters to me. Now everything matters to me. Right? So the deep inside desire to become one with God lies in the root of the mother's womb's experience. To the separation. The separation is not logical. Separation is experientially the child is separated from something. That becomes the deepest print. I am separate from the totality. That becomes Advaita, not language. I'll come to that, right? Are we clear now? So this is called, actually, the birth is a very traumatic experience for the child. It's not at all comfortable. See, many mothers go through the pain. Actually, when birth of a child, his mother is also born. It's intense life and death for mother also. Right? You think it's comfortable child? Not at all. Imagine. Suddenly you are taken out. See, C-section. No. C-section, what happens? The squeezing is gone. But you are taken out from comfortable situation, cut. You are disconnected from the totality. See, for the child, mother and the whole world is totality. It's equivalent of Brahman. Now you are separated out. I am becoming individual. So this is called birth trauma. And birth trauma in your life gets played out in various situations in life. I'm separated. I'm suffering. Oh, who will take care of me? They're all related to birth trauma. And all these are related to, I want to become somewhere a heaven concept, where heaven, everything is taken care. Okay. So that concept comes from mother's womb. Everything is taken care. Nothing you have to worry.
So this experience is stored in the memory in the
An unconscious memory. And that becomes the life for that becomes the basis for religion. God is there. God will take care of you. God takes care of every need. The God is the mother in the mother's womb. And religion will exploit it. Religion say, no, you'll go to heaven one day where everything is taken care. Actually, the deep-rooted impressions of our mother's womb becomes our basis for religion. The deep-rooted impressions of our mother's womb becomes a requirement for becoming one with Brahman. That's where Mumuksha starts. Is it shocking?
Makes a lot of sense.
Are we clear? Situation. This is there.
Closest to that phone would be something.
I'll tell you now. Are we clear? So this is really, okay, please understand the deep-rooted trauma, right? Actually, many painful situations in real life, forget it. We'll put it backwards, right? Time is the healer, means it goes deep inside. But it will play out in our life in various situations. So I am separate from the totality. I am separate from mother. It doesn't know mother. I am separate from totality, comfortable situation. I am helpless. I am hopeless. So
Fear.
that,
Maybe that is the cause for the fear.
there's the cause for fear. You're trying to solve the fear at the outer level. The fear is really deep-rooted, buried inside.
So the jivas have how many births it has had, that many traumas it will be having.
Let us forget about all of the birth and all. At this present life, you'll understand situation. Right? So it is called birth trauma. Birth trauma is the birth of the religion in your life. Birth trauma is birth of God in your life. Okay, birth trauma is heaven. Many religions will promise the heaven, beautiful place where everything is taken care, food will come when it's needed. All these things are your childhood. What is it? Fantasies of mother's womb. Does it make sense? Now you know how you are trapped in birth of Bhavasagara. So I'll go to Bhavasagara again. Huh? What is it?
Don't have to go, Guruji, you're already there.
This is what is called Bhavasagara, the trap. Umbilical cord is cut. Your lifeline is cut. See, now if you lose a job, how much trauma people go through, right? Imagine life itself is getting cut. Lifeline. Child doesn't know what it is, but suddenly everything is cut from me. That is called Bhavasagara. You are trapped there. That's the first glimpse of a big trauma.
Right support system is not.
Completely. If you lose a job, you'll lose the child, but life is there. Your life support is completely cut.
So Bhaya ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೇ ಶುರು ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
The fear starts from there. So now, let me ask you. Okay? All of you experience fear, right? You experience fear in life, no? Show me where the fear comes. Which part of the body? Come on. Bhavasagara, Bhaya. Bhavasagara, Bhavasagara, Bhaya. Root word is same. Sanskrit is very nice language. Bhavabhaya Harini. Correct? So you understood the Bhavasagara or Brahma Granthi, you can't understood? Now comes the Vishnu Granthi. Bhavasagara becomes Bhavasagara. Emotional. Why? Now you are cut from the root, life, mother. You will attach to everybody. I like you. I want you, please take care of me. Who will take care of you? Nobody. Now you are cut from the life support, which is mother. Okay. Now you want to try to find out that somewhere. Life support. Who will give life support? Nobody will give. That becomes Bhavasagara. Bhava, emotional content. Okay. Wow, like mother's womb, who will give you? Nobody. Right? And you are trying to find out. Somewhere you want to get something from somebody. Where it will come? Then because Bhavasagara, emotional content. Bhavasagara to Bhavasagara.
You collected with that.
Huh?
ಅದು ಅವರಿಂದ ಇವರಿಂದ
You are collecting Bhavasagara. So Bhavasagara is existential. It happened in nature. Bhavasagara is your creation. Okay. And everything from Andakupa. Because your sense organs are outside. God didn't put sense organs inside, it's put outside. So you can only see outer world. So you understood the problem we are in? Okay, now you can go home. For solution. So the solution is twofold. Okay. The solution is twofold. Work on the left brain and work on the right brain. Left brain is logic, Vedanta. Right brain is, I am going to teach you the way you were breathing in the mother's womb.
This is on right side or left side?
Antakapa is Jnana, left brain.
So the left internal part is in the
No, it is ultimately Adnana. Adnana comes from the left brain. No, ultimately it gets recorded. The left brain is required for.
Is the word can think, or is it really that something?
No, Bhavasagara, everything is indicative. No, it's a metaphor, indicating. Antakopa, I have fallen into well. What well? From well, you can only see outside now. What is inside the well, you can't see. Dark.
So when you say the ignorance in the left brain is called.
Not a brain, a total brain. Ignorance is the brain. Ultimately, left brain and right brain intact. No. So finally, this ignorance which gets recorded. Adnan, I don't know. Outer world is real. That gets recorded. That becomes your reality. Is Antakopa clear? So what type of problem you are in understood? Now the solution is $1 million.
Basically, what we are now concentrating on the breathing has to be converted into prana.
Breathing, you convert into prana and you feel the comfortable situation where in the mother's womb. That's what I'm trying to do for you.
Spinal cord breathing ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ.
I'll tell you. So, is this clear? The first morning breathing I'm giving you is to heal the nabi, the wound in the nabi. Okay? The damage happened in the nabi. So that's why your breathing now never goes to deeper. Painful. So it will go only upper. Painful memories, no? The existential memories are getting cut off. So breath has to go deep. It doesn't go. It only goes shallow. So I'm making you go deeper so that healing of the Bhavasagara will happen. That's the first step. Then I'll make you to go to the breathing you are doing in the mother's womb. That's the Sushumna. So that way I am giving you the exit from the Bhavasagara and Andakopa. Andakopa exit is given through Vedanta Jnana. Who am I? Bhavasagara existence I'm giving through first breathing practice. Okay? Bhavasagara and Bhavasagara will give something, cleaning. So then we'll take you to the breathing which you are doing as a child to take you back to the womb of the mother. So that is what's called Mukti. Now you have gone through, from where you came, you go back there. Are you clear now? Any questions? So the breathing is a right brain activity. Okay. The prana is right brain activity. It's a continuous happening. So now we are recreating the condition where you were there in the mother's womb earlier. So that gives you, okay, I'm safe. I'm mukta. I'm liberated. Right? Then I have to teach you how to integrate these two and live in the world. That's called Tatya Darshana. You have to integrate, no. You cannot live as a woman child in the mother's womb, no. Okay. So, did I answer your question, Nikhil? Nikhil, you understood what I'm saying?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right? Basically, we are taking back our breathing and prana, which is right brain activity, is to give a sense of feeling of comfortable situation. I'm back to original, right? So there are two things which come in our life. One is called prana and called mana. So Ramana Maharshi says prana and mana. Okay, prana and mana originate from the Atma. So mana, how to go back to Atma, I have taught you. Who am I? Now I'm teaching you prana, how you can go back to the self. So that's actually is your comfort zone. This is called total realization. Is it clear, Shravan Kumar?
Lord Prabhuji, this was the doubt that we had from long time, that why Shakti Darshana was needed at all when all Gnana is in the, the one that takes through. Now I understand it's Great, great.
For a person who comes to Vedantic path, Jnana path, okay, he has sorted out emotional content in the right brain before he comes to Jnana. That's called Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparti, Shraddha, Samadhana. For him, Jnana is end.
But even he must have gone through this stabilization before removing that, before removing the vasana content, right?
I'm saying somehow he has struggled through and come out. How he has come out, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? So you understood the total problem, no?
Yes.
The problem is, Atma problem is, the society created mess, left brain.
Mm.
Technical problem is existential problem, getting cut off from the mother.
Correct.
Satyadasha is my problem, how to integrate both you and make a human, living human being. That's called Satyadasha. Part by part, Satyadasha, joining together and stitching together and make you live the truth. That's the real challenge.
Yes.
Do you understand the challenges which I have in life? And I come with so many variety of problems, students. Each person coming with his own ideas. Whatever I say, they will distort and they'll think something else. Is Sashini understood the problem? All your fear, all your anxiety, all your emotional content comes from the birth trauma. Mukti also comes from heaven, and God, Father, God also comes from there. So this place is total package. Atmashana, Shaktirshana, Satyarshana. If you miss out any part of the problem, still you feel uncomfortable. I have not realized. I have not realized. I have not realized. Those who are fearless, right? There are soldiers, warriors. Okay. Some part of the fear they'll mask off. I'm saying they'll also have fear.
Yeah.
So compared to your threshold of fear, their threshold of fear is very high.
For different things, people will have courage for different things.
Yeah.
people cannot.
Different.
Same person.
Yeah. Yes. What is it?
ಗುರುಜಿ ಅವರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವರು ತಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಸಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಓವರ್ ಡಾಮಿನೇಟ್
Yeah,
ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
yeah.
ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ
They'll also suppress something and see I'm fearless in somewhere.
ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು.
Okay. Ultimately, you cannot escape from existence. He will also go and pray to God. Okay. Right. All those things will do. Somewhere that fear gets converted to some aspect of life. So we have two problems in life. One is society created problem in the left brain. I, me, mine, ego. Existential problem is separation from the mother. So these are two trying to solve in case of enlightenment.
Second one is
Huh?
second part is reflected in the right brain. But
Existential problem comes from right brain. Right part, deep right brain. Their logical thinking has not developed. Suddenly you are cut off from mother. Suddenly you are cut off from the, that's the existential. You no every child has to go through the existential. No, it is like cutting off.
so it's like when the baby is born, the breathing also becomes outwardly. And when we do pranayama now, the breathing is taken in, inhaling, and prana raises up. That is
So I'm gradually trying to teach you how to cut off breathing itself, so that you go back to mother's womb. I'm sending you back to the place where you came from. Go back. That's called Sushanvarana. If you do properly, step by step, my instruction which I give, you'll feel a lot of relief. If you think that this fellow is telling me something, I'll try to do something casually. Why prana goes as to breathing? Breathing, how goes? It goes in spinal cord, because I'm trying to send you to mother's womb.
Is giving the comfort. Existence is giving you the comfort inside that room.
It's actually mother and child are irrelevant. It's a part of the existence. Totality. Ishvara.
Cannot give that comfort.
No. Mother is who? The poor lady doesn't know what the hell is happening inside. She's only anxious when the child will come out and how painful it is. Everyone will go through. That's why religion is very popular in the world. Prayer to God is to give me back that comfort which I had. Okay, heaven, I'll go to heaven after I die. Where will you go back? You have to go back, you have to come here.
Very close to nirlipta sthiti is home state. There's nothing of it.
That's what is reality. See, all is God, nirvana, moksha, bandha, is all man-made concepts to try to get back to you, the original state. So it's called original state. Huh? See, ultimately you are suffering. No, I'm separate from existence. You can get free. Ultimately, you're addressing your basic primal fear. That's called moksha. Added to that,
Prabhuji, I have a doubt.
who is asking?
Nikhil.
Nikhil, yes, go ahead, Nikhil.
So when it comes to Vedanta, I think it suggests nididhyasana for even emotional
Correct.
for vasanakshaya.
Correct.
So how is do you think is like Kriya Yoga is better than Sakshi Bhava for
No, I'm saying
vasanakshaya?
no. Listen carefully. People who come to Vedanta, right?
Yes.
Before coming to Vedanta, where were they? Before coming to Vedanta, where were they? What were they doing?
Maybe probably some other practices. But
the practice, some other practice, a typical person who comes to Vedanta in traditional Sanatana Dharma, right? He would have got to Karma Yoga. Karma Kanda. Karma Kanda is discipline. Karma Yoga is getting rid of your vasana and impressions. Then Upasana. Upasana brings out a lot of healing. Then he comes to Jnana. So that means right brain activities, a lot of them already has happened.
Okay.
It includes the Kriya Yoga also, whatever yoga is. Yoga is brought to Jnana. That's what is called Chitta Shuddhi.
Okay.
Right? So now in the modern day, people come to Jnana suddenly, all of a sudden.
Yeah, right.
So what do you do for them? So what they'll understand, I am Brahman. There are many people who will understand they are Brahman, but still there's no, deep inside there's no satisfaction. You understand? Vedanta appears very clear, logical, everything is fine. Still I am not realized. That feeling will be there. Because the existential wound has not healed.
Okay.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, people coming from traditional way, the yoga path, which involves karma kanda, karma yoga, upasana, lot of healing has happened already.
Okay.
Upasana gives a deep amount of healing. So then Jnana. Now, people coming to Jnana today, they come from without much background, earlier background. Maybe they have some good karma. The healing aspect of right brain wounds has not happened completely.
I'm asking on whether Sakshi Bhava by itself is enough for healing of existential things, or doing pranayama and
I'm saying, see, I'm not in a position to give answer to your question.
Okay.
In a simple way, self-enquiry is more than sufficient. Okay. Which is actually becomes left brain becomes quiet. Now, is that quiet is really quiet? It's only you have to judge.
Okay.
Right? Whether you need something more, somewhere something is missing still, that you have to judge. Because I don't know how many deep wounds are there in you.
Okay.
For me, I don't know individually, but I know this is the total package. Existential healing and societal healing together is required.
Okay.
Right? So I'm not in a position to say, is this ultimate? I'm looking at a point of view of a scientist. I'm looking at a point of view of from a what I call spiritual scientist. What are the problems? What are the solutions? Now, for some person, some solution may be more applicable. For some person, both will be required. For some person, one solution will be applicable. I don't know.
Okay.
Right? I'm telling you, there are two types of suffering which you are going through. One is existential suffering, and the society created suffering.
Okay.
Society created suffering can be addressed to Jnana, Atma Jnana. Existential suffering has to be addressed to Upasana, Karma Yoga, or my breathing practice.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Yes. It's clear.
Now, how much of that you have to digest is up to you. I don't know.
Okay, Prabhuji.
My job is to give the bigger picture and give the solution. How much of that you want to pick up and apply in your life depends on your inner urge. Are we clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm not here to declare I know the absolute truth. I'm here to say this is what the bigger picture I'm seeing. These are the solutions. Okay. For me, total picture is visible. Societal problems, existential problems, and working together as a total personality, holistic personality. These three problems. The societal problems I'm speaking Atma Darshana, existential problem is Shakti Darshana, and total working together is called Satya Darshana. Now, how much of this is applicable to whom? It's up to that particular individual based on his karma and samskara.
Yeah, okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Are you clear? So, we'll give 15 minutes break, then continue. So, enough problem understood, right? Now we'll go to solution. So, after 15 minutes break, we'll go to some meditation practice. So, 15 minutes break. 4:45. We'll meet at 5 o'clock. Okay? 5:15 we'll meet back. Okay? People on Zoom, we are getting back at 5:15. Okay?